am very, very glad to welcome you all to the 58th Isocarp World Planning Congress. The time set that we are in and the challenges that we face in a fast-forward rate force us to rethink cities thoroughly.
In this moment, we as a planner, we need to give a concrete answer. Big principles, big words are our reference, but please find the methodologies that can give cities concrete results.
Cities and urban communities, they must be planned and managed in a healthier way to mitigate the triple crisis of pandemics, climate change and biodiversity loss. We shape our cities and the cities shape us, so also our health and well-being.
In this Congress, we will explore how to transcend conventional measures of economic success and provide a truly prosperous, healthy society with a fair distribution of wealth and well-being.
Many of the things that planners do can have a direct and indirect impact on the health situation of the population.
In 2018 in Brussels, 38% of the households that have difficulties making ends meet had postponed healthcare. By planning a territory through the health glasses, we give ourselves the means to think of living space as a complete, interactive living environment.
Brussels makes part of a huge conurbation, of an urban sprawl that goes from city to city and that is covering the entire part of northwestern Europe.
We do 20 kilometers on the bike to visit the whole Neerpelt area on the west of the region. It's a relic of the rural area of Brussels.
I liked Brussels and the history, the architecture, the people, the transport, everything is just awesome. I'm enjoying this experience.
It's like a festival of planning, as well as it's been a very learning experience, and there's something really serious underlying it. But at the end of the day, if we don't have a party as well, it won't be the fun, and everybody wants the fun.
When hard times are getting harder, we need more than ever to see the existing conditions not as how things are, but as how they've been made to be.
Actually building physical infrastructures, we know the processes and all of that, but the difficulty is more these soft things, how you bring people together, the things that are more intangible, more invisible, and that's what I mean by soft, and that is quite hard to do.
The main goal, I think, is learning from each other, and I think bringing policy and practice closer to each other.
Planning challenges are universal. It doesn't matter whether you are from Africa or Southern Asia or Europe. We have the same fairly similar challenges for the people. How do you create or build a city that works?
This is a specific program of Isocarp. By this way, we are not only creating networks between different sectors from public, private and academia, but also we are kind of providing a platform for the young generation.
We have 4 groups of planners coming from all over the world to work on a site here in Brussels and discuss the issues, potentials and propose something for this area.
The topic of the workshop is how to redesign healthy environments and for everyone.
The site we are working on is located on Port de Ninove, which is located on the first ring of Brussels.
We are trying to start from the conflict that's over there in different terms, especially transport, but also economic and social conflict that's going on in the area. And we're trying to think of different ways to connect people, trying to solve those problems.
We are working around the concept of breath break in Brussels. We are trying to breathe life into the Port of Ninove by recommending some new activities and some new functions, and also trying to connect the larger network of open spaces around the neighborhood.
Some of the solutions that we are proposing on the site is the inclusion of soft mobility pathways, removing the car to create linear parks.
We are proposing that the area can become an incubator, so it could become the urban incubator. We don't mean just startups, we mean that it can incubate different types of quality of life.
You must be able to negotiate, compromise, and work together as a team. And I think that's one of the key lessons that they get out of this.
The organization of this Congress, Isocarp Congress, is the best opportunity to us to meet other persons, to share our experience and build our capacity for the solution for our city.
I learned many from the presentation, from many experience from the many countries. Yeah.
This giving me this kind of insight. I think it's wonderful.
We are going to run with the Isocarp in order to discover the city. It's a social event, but it's one of the best ways to discover the city.
It will be amazing, of course.
I believe that the future will be better because I was able to listen to young planners that have visions.
I gained a lot of insightful materials here, substances, and I hope that I can also use it for implement it later in Indonesia.
The importance of the theme that was selected, the theme selected for the Congress, the notion of how to plan healthy cities, how to create places and spaces that would guarantee healthy people. So all of these are very positive, and the food is great too.
Brussels is in a transforming process, and so it was for us pretty logical to organize this 58th edition in order to motivate us more, to inspire us more to become a real city for people.